Yeah, absolutely. We can't appreciate that more. It's just added so much to the event to have Jonathan a part of it all 3 days, all 4 really.
Jib to get us started.
Yep, Chattrabhuti on the serve. And Medina-Alvarez, sneaky great shot there. Not a lot of pace. You know, that's not one of his magician's tricks with the wave of the wand, but just as effective for the side out.
Jib trying to set up that Ernie, and Imparato felt a little bit of pressure, put it right in the net.
Well, still scoreless on 2, and will stay that way as Chattrabhuti and Guy force the side out.
And a great miss by Medina-Alvarez there, as that ball sails out.
Said sorry, even though he didn't make contact with it. 0-2 for the second time on this end. Third time overall. Chattrabhuti stepping in and sending it middle.
Guy finding the gap on that one, forcing the side out.
Actually gaining the first point, 102. Cut off by Imparato in the middle again. Proves beneficial for Guy. 2-0-2 for Chattrabhuti and Guy.
2-0-2.
Tried to set up the backhand Ernie, and really the only spot that Imparato wouldn't have been in peril, because you saw setting up the fence there was Guy.
Yeah, Perina doing a great job keeping that ball just away enough from Jib and getting that side out.
Shovel pick there by Jonathan Medina-Alvarez. Terminology used when you use 2 hands and just flip it up between your legs. Leads to the first point of the match for Medina-Alvarez and Imparato. Miss hit winner. And Jib, see, she means, I think, you know, not it's 100%.
She's so kind.
I've also named Jib Miss Congeniality of the inaugural Body Armor 804 Open. Just such a nice person, for lack of a better term. And misfired wide on that overhead. 2-2. And brief word of encouragement from Alex Guy as he backpedals to return serve.
2-2-2.
Imparato, not surprisingly, when you got Jonathan Medina-Alvarez on the other side of the court. See the game plan for Chattrabhuti and Guys to try to isolate Imparato. So difficult to do, though, when you have a player the caliber of Imparato and also the court coverage of Jonathan Medina-Alvarez, because your isolation window is about a fraction of what it would be against a regular everyday player. We got to get a vamos in this match. We've had Jonathan on center court now. This is the 4th time today, and no vamos.
No vamos, man. There's he's looking for a little encouragement from his teammate, but he's just looking to get some momentum on his side. They've had little small spurts here and there, but nothing major. And of course, we saw the matchup with Tron earlier too. There we are.
There we go.
There's a little excitement.
3-2-2 on the center smash from Imparato.
Guy gliding throughout the court.
Yeah, it's skipping back. It's kind of a skip moonwalk for David Guy. He's probably so young he doesn't even know what that means.
There's YouTube for that, right?
Who's that dude? Tagged her, Imparato that is, to even us up at 3-3-1.
Medina-Alvarez looking at Imparato, saying it's okay, let's stay with it, stay within ourselves, let's get the ball back, get some momentum going. Oh, and a fault on the stacking by Imparato and Medina-Alvarez.
Yeah, and that made the score 4-2-1 for Chattrabhuti and Guy. So that overrule, 4-2-1, guys. No way for you to see that back in our truck. And a miss hit from Jonathan Medina-Alvarez. Excuse me, 5-3-2 now. So I think the score was also announced incorrectly there on the point prior. 5-3-2. Hit it straight. Great shot.
Great shot.
Imparato, and Jonathan Medina-Alvarez bluffs that he's going to play it as he goes wide.
Jib is really trying to work those Ernies, right? And we see what happens is it just pulls Alex Guy out of position. And Imparato with that great angle, just enough to get it past Alex Guy.
3-5-1. Great work by our guys to get us back on track graphically. Alex Guy waiting for that drop and waiting too long. That was just really a no excuse miss there for Alex Guy. 4-5-1. Heads up ball coming.
Ball on the court coming.
Yep. Off the paddle of Annie Lecomte. Unintentional.
We'll forgive you, Annie.
Oh, I forgave it as soon as it happened. Annie, one of the kindest people. Her and Jib should partner up in doubles.
Right.
Great reach in there by Guy. Reset. Imparato.
Oh, and
she
Imparato
skipped off around the corner of the non-volley zone.
That was a great read by Imparato. She just wasn't able to get her paddle on it for that angle.
4-5-2. Guy displeased with something. There's the vamos from Jonathan Medina-Alvarez. 5-5-2. Let's go. Alvarez floats the cross court drop, forehand for the left-hander.
A lot of great patience here.
Yeah, and sped up at the perfect time by Imparato. She tried to speed it up a little earlier in that exchange, but the tape disrupted the pace. 6-5-2 now for Medina-Alvarez and Imparato. Back-to-back Vamoses, so we went Vamosless for 3+ matches, and JMA now making up for it.
Great reset. That's right. Alex Guy's looking at Medina-Alvarez saying, come on, bring it.
Talking a little trash out there. Alex Guy thought he was going to catch the line and missed ever so slightly. It's 5-6-2. Oh, great drive from Jib. Chattrabhuti. That toughest drive to defend, Max. That topspin drive that just crests the net and then dips low.
Absolutely, and you've got to be so finesse with the return on it, especially with the speed and power of Alex Guy coming up towards that net.
That's why the play is topspin drive and charge. We see Guy do that so well because natural inclination at your paddle angle is to have to elevate the ball back above the net. Well, that is such a skill shot. More often than not, you get the elevation for a secondary attack.
And Guy with that topspin, that backhand topspin, just enough to get past through and get past Imparato.
6-6-2. Into the corner goes Alex Guy.
Alex Guy seemed to be getting into a bit of a rhythm here.
Yes, he does. 6-6-2. Jib Chattrabhuti, again, winner of this match, the bronze medal match, to our gold medal match. Waiting in the wings, Alex Trong and Bill Kasurgis. 6-6-2. Great setup there by Alex Guy, and the lead returns to the far side of the court. 7-6-2. Guy again. Wow. It's the best of Jonathan Medina-Alvarez in that firefight. 8-6-2, and we will change ends as we play 1 game to 15 to advance to the gold medal match. Chattrabhuti and the man serving, Alex Guy, as we've switched ends. 1 game to 15 here. Guy rips a curling drive down the line and around Jonathan Medina-Alvarez, and it is 9-6. 9-6-2.
Little frustration we can see from Medina-Alvarez there. He knows he should be getting some of these shots.
Yeah, it's a 4-point run on the second serve here. 6-6-2 to 10-6-2.
There you go.
Great play by Imparato. That was a heat check drive right there from Alex Guy. Everything he said was surging in his favor, and he taps the paddle to say, great shot, Perina. 6-10-1 on the side out. And Imparato
Great
again
shot.
hatchets off the setup from Jonathan Medina-Alvarez.
Medina with that angle, that deep angle, getting it behind Chattrabhuti and setting himself up for a winner.
Good read. And
Little
Jonathan
wide.
Medina-Alvarez wags the finger and says, no, no. You see that a lot, kind of jokingly between friends. Jay DeVilliers did it to me a number of times in an exhibition match we played the Benefits Portable a few weeks back, but I didn't at the time realize we were friends, and it kind of scared me, to be honest. I didn't attempt those shots anymore the rest of the way. Oh, big hammer once again on the backhand
from Imparato.
Perina Imparato brings it to 9-10-2. Another backhand hammer. This one repelled by Guy, but he can't deny JMA, and it's 10-10-2. So the response comes after that 4-point run for Guy and Chattrabhuti with a 4-point sprint by Medina-Alvarez and Imparato. That continues. High on the drop. Secondary is successful to slow it down from JMA. Now some straight ahead dinking. Chattrabhuti has tried to set up Ernie's in similar rallies. Oh, that time she saw the middle was open, but it was a bait from Jonathan Medina-Alvarez, and she fell right into the trap. 11-10-2.
Medina-Alvarez getting back to position so quickly and putting away that ball.
11-10-2 is where we are, and that's why you saw a mixed bag of highlights for both teams. Chattrabhuti softly on the line, and perfect ball there. Tripped up and ended the run for Imparato. 10-11-1. Chattrabhuti to serve. Flick block. That was an out ball. Guy hit it, but he made it pay off as he put it at the feet of Imparato. 11-all. This has been one of our better matches of the day thus far. And here we are in crunch time. Off the tape, the adjustment across the corner. Oh, great shot by Guy. Come on, he mutters to himself as he retreats. 12-11-1. Forehand slice return, and Guy a little too zesty. Looks back at Jib.
And that's Perina's favorite shot, is that backhand drill, but she had just enough discipline to lay off that ball.
Smile from both Guy and Jonathan Medina-Alvarez. 12-11-2. Patience from Jonathan. Thought he might take a crack at that. Oh, Jonathan Medina-Alvarez with an elite shot and an elite celebration afterwards.
Medina-Alvarez showing some emotion, picking it up for Team Venezuela.
Well, again, he mentioned how much the gold meant to him Friday. He was a heavy singles favorite. I mean, no doubt about it. He's one of the world's best in that medium, but he talked about his roots in pickleball here at Pouncy Track Park, where he's returned to playing more frequently lately. 11-12-2. And one of the things you notice is a lot of straight-ahead dinking from Imparato in the direction of Chattrabhuti. That's a mid-game adjustment we've seen. Get that a lot more in mixed doubles. The tape. Good recovery shot from Chattrabhuti. Oh, the tape deflects it wide. And a no-point side out collected by Chattrabhuti and Guy.
You could see Medina-Alvarez trying to pull Guy out of position just to give his partner Imparato a little bit of space to work with Chattrabhuti.
Oh, wow. Denied by Chattrabhuti. Saw Imparato completely baffled that that one came back at her. She thought she had hit a clean winner.
And Medina-Alvarez talking to the referee saying, did that really go off of her hand or did it go off of her stomach and then roll to her hand to roll off the paddle?
And the answer that he got was that it was off the paddle. 13-11-1. Little high, attackable, and that's precisely what Imparato does. So they get one. Looking for the side out on the serve from Guy and the return from Imparato. Deep serve, middle return down the line. Straight ahead dink. Elite pick from JMA.
Oh, wow.
14-11-2.
And Alex Guy just showing off, keeping everybody back, getting all the shots that he wants, and he's looking good doing so.
14-11-2, match point to advance to the gold medal match here. Chattrabhuti and Guy. And they fault it back on the incorrect server as they get confused in the emotion on the stack.
Wow, and that's not something you want to do on game
and here's
point.
the thing, it's, you know, this is the way you do it. If you're stacking, even point, you're where you started. Odds, you're opposite. 11-14-1. Opportunity here. Yeah. 11-14-2, and Guy skipping back to the baseline.
Screaming, yeah, baby, come on.
11-14-2. Get the side out first before the point. And a rip into the tape will give more match points to Guy and Chattrabhuti as Jib will serve.
14-11-1.
Nice drop. Chattrabhuti. And not quite yet.
Just a little long.
Shoulder shimmy from Alex Guy. He has played extraordinarily well, as has Jib Chattrabhuti. 14-11-2.
Wow.
Oh, what a shot. Well, and there's something that you don't hear. Now, here at the rec league level, or rec game level, you read your opponent's drop. You know, you have to decide whether it's good or bad. If it's good, you charge. If it's bad, you stay back. What you just heard from Guy and Chattrabhuti on his first drop, he said bad. Jib stayed. And second, he said good. Imparato disagreed. Defensive lob, Guy. Deuce is another, and that's deep. 11-14-2. As Medina-Alvarez and Imparato have stalled in 11 here. And more match points coming.
And a big hold there by Guy and Chattrabhuti. Force that game point, get another crack at taking on our, what seemed to be the early champions, Alex Trong and Wilk Surgis.
Off the tape. Big shot, and that'll do it. As Chattrabhuti and Guy knock off Jonathan Medina-Alvarez and Parina Imparato, and they will advance to face Trong and Surgis in our gold medal match.